Let's get to the top. Let's get to the top.
You are now listening to KMRO FM Kamurocho Radio. I am your host Argyle, and with me as always is Jordan.
Hey, Yakuza.
Jordan.
Yakuza. Yes.
Jordan.
Yeah.
For the last two episodes, we've kept up with your trials and tribulations with a certain subject. I have a question to ask. Do you remember who the Ninja Turtles are?
Argyle, I can tell you the colors.
Okay.
I came up with a system for the colors.
Okay, you got the colors.
Weapons, not so much. But
we'll figure that out.
Here is how you can remember who the Ninja Turtles are. Well, let me just tell you. Okay, let's quiz me first. Leonardo is blue. Raphael is red. Michelangelo is orange. Donatello is purple.
Correct.
All right. Here's how I know. Raphael red, easy. RR.
Boom.
Leonardo, blue, L for BL for Leonardo.
Boom.
Easy.
All right.
Michelangelo is orange like a mango. Mango. M for Michelangelo.
Mango. You can spell
and
mango
Donatello
using some of the letters for Michelangelo.
Yeah, M for mango. Donatello, I think of as Donatello because I could imagine like a purple or a purple donut, and that's kind of the image.
Iconic purple donut emoji.
Exactly, the iconic purple donut. So he's Donatello.
Or he could just be the purple one, like with Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, Donatello is purple. As long as you remember 3, you remember the third one is yes. So yes, there you go. I've got a trick. The weapons, not so much.
Still working on that one. That one's still like in the lab.
Yeah, that one's processed. I know that Donatello uses a bow staff because I know that because I think it was it Cyric Z in the chat said Michelangelo bow.
Mm-hmm.
That helps.
That was Cyric Z.
The other ones, I actually think I've spent so much time looking at them that I just know Leonardo uses 2 swords, Raphael uses sais, and Michelangelo uses nunchucks, but I don't have a trick for remembering them.
Yeah,
but
you need something. So like, maybe in a year, if I asked you, you could maybe get it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I know them, but not like.
But
I do have a trick for the name. Not like my family. Brian, you're my family. That's why I'm glad that you fucked my sister. Sorry, I'm just still in that mode.
Leonardo.
Right, I'm glad. Leonardo, you had sex with my sister and you didn't wear a condom, and now our family's gonna get bigger.
Turtles.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Turtles, you drive my car really fast.
Turtle nephews. I can't wait.
I'm a turtle. I live my life at 0.5 miles per hour. Dominic,
turtle's gonna let me drive the van
Dominic,
with the manhole launcher.
Turtle. Dominic Turtello. Dominic Turtello. Dominic Turtello. Got it! Woo! Let's finish talking about Yakuza 3 Chapter 4, The Sketched Man. The good news, everyone, is that next week's chapter is really short, so we'll hopefully be on track for actually being able to go back to a chapter a week like we should. I don't think we're going to need to sit here but the other ones were just so long, and we couldn't have done them.
Anytime that like the orphans are on screen, we're just going to spend a lot of time talking about them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if it was a 2-hour chapter and it was just like, and then Kiryu went to Dojima headquarters and he talked to Daigo and he said, Daigo, you're my son and I love you, even though we're like 8 years apart in age. That's not going to take, but if I need to speak about everything that Taichi says and everything that Koji says and everything that all the kids say, that's what's important, Tom Foss voice.
That's the little things in life, by which I mean these little children.
These little children. It's like hanging up on hanging up on Kiryu's wall, like, bless this mess, and then it says, like, these kids do it for them, and it's all the pictures of all the Sunflower or the Morning Glory orphans.
Wonderful.
I do that every time. I love this part of the plot so much, but I always think that the place is called He should have just called it Sunflower Orphanage too.
I mean, that's what it's called in the original translation, isn't it? Isn't it Sunflower?
No, it's called Morning Glory.
No, they don't call it Morning Glory in the original translation because they were afraid of sexual connotations. They went with Sunflower again for in the original.
I'm saying he should call it Sunflower 2, or perhaps just it's a franchise.
But I mean, in the remastered, since they just properly translated it and called it Morning Glory Orphanage. But
yeah, it's because people didn't want to think this was like where you could go to date JonTron. Yes.
No.
So where we got left off last week, Saki was assimilated into the group of children. They are all her
delightful
friends.
children from down the lane.
Yeah. Hello, Saki. We are your new family. Kiryu has changed his costume. He's ready to roll. He's ready to go to Kamurocho.
He's got the suit on.
He's like, all right, I've spent this whole chapter about to leave. I'm about to get on the airplane.
Finally doing it.
Here we go.
Okay, I've got another question.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Haruka? Where'd you get the money to buy those plane tickets? That plane ticket.
She makes ends meet. I don't know where or how. I mean, Haruka's
She's
probably, you know what it is? She makes ends meet. But she I mean, if you followed Haruka, she would be going to like she's like inexplicably good at gambling.
Yeah, she's found.
She's just going to the
underground
Oichikabu
gambling.
parlor every day, and she's just like, it's odd, it's even, it's odd, it's even, and she's just making millions of yen.
Double or nothing, old man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try that robo dice shit on me again.
God, I forgot about that fucking robot dice.
Your life was
one
spared
that
the
was
first
like-
time, but Kiryu's not around. I'll have
Kiryu's
you
not
fucking
around to
beheaded.
stop me. I will kill you. That fucking Decepticon dice that you've been using. I'm not falling for
Fucking
your
mini
bionicle. Yeah. Haruka's like, I know that you've been trying to get on this airplane for ever. However,
Yeah, so I finally bought you the ticket because I realized you didn't get it, even though you've said for the last 2 days that you're about to fly out.
But can we please go shopping first because I want to spend some time with you before you go? Yeah. And then she's just like, yeah. She's like, I want to go to that one famous market in downtown Ryukyu, the one where every shopkeeper does the same one animation for their whole life. They're all waving their hands around. I want to go to that one.
Yeah, so you're able to walk around with her at this point, and you can walk. You can either go straight
Slowly.
to Ryukyu, or you can go to the beach, where you see a couple playing in the sand in the water.
Sounds like a sub-story to me.
Sounds like a sub-story to me. In fact, it sounds like sub-story number 5, early honeymoon. You and Haruka spot none other than Akimoto and Mizuki on the beach. Remember these two?
No.
The sub-stories from 1 and 2 where the guy's on the edge of the roof and he's like, "Oh, you
Oh,
betrayed me.
yeah,
You got rid of
that
all
guy.
the fancy stuff I bought you."
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
can't believe this.
Mm-hmm.
They made it work somehow.
Yeah, they're here. They're on the beach. They're just playing around in the water, having a good time. You stroll up and you're like, "Hey, this is like
Get
not-
off my property.
No, literally, he's like, "This is not public land. Like, please get the fuck out."
The resort's not there yet over my dead fucking body.
Are you here for the fucking?
Are you from the
Defense?
government? I'll kill you.
This is sovereign land. You can't stay here. They recognize you. They're like, "Oh, hey, you're the guy that like saved me from jumping off of that building twice." And Kiryu recognizes them, of course, because how could you forget? And Akimoto assures you, like, "Hey, don't worry. I don't want to jump off of any buildings."
There's no buildings in this city tall enough for me to jump off of in the immediate vicinity.
Yeah, there's none right here.
I can jump off the rock that one guy stands on.
Yeah,
all
but he's
day.
like occupying it and doing nunchuck
Yeah.
moves. I don't want to get near that.
I don't want to get near that guy. I don't trust him.
And I don't feel like jumping off of a building or a rock because we're engaged. Me and Mizuki.
Yay.
In fact, I took out a big loan to pay for the wedding,
Yay!
and we're going on sort of an early honeymoon right now in Okinawa.
This man is in more debt than any person in the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
There is no one in more debt than this man.
No, don't worry. Kiryu's gonna come to collect on his debts.
Mm-hmm.
Kiryu, we need you to do one last job. It's this real piece of shit named Akimoto.
He's the heir to Peace Finance.
No, we're not doing that sub-story yet.
Oh, God.
So yeah, Kiryu kicks them off the beach. He's like, hey, this is not public property. It's not even beach season. Why are you here? And they're like, oh, no, well, it'll make a great story for our future kids.
We went to Okinawa and it was too cold to swim. So he just kind of walked around and then the big man yelled at us.
Yeah, I do want to remind you that the last sub-story with these two clowns ended with Mizuki telling Akimoto that she's pregnant.
That she was pregnant, even though they'd never had sex, yes.
They'd never even, kissed or anything. And she's very much not pregnant or has a child right now.
I mean, it was a personal tragedy.
Yeah, they don't want to get into it. So I'll be checking in with them because they kind of their trip mirrors our own here.
So we go to the underground market at Ryukyu. Actually, I don't remember. Yeah, it's underground, right?
Mm-hmm. No, it's not underground. It's just it's at
just
the back of the
public
arcade,
market.
and
Yeah.
you just go in.
If downtown Ryukyu is the most dangerous city in all of Japan, then the public market is the most dangerous area.
Farmers market in the world.
I was at the farmers market literally less than 6 hours ago, and I was not accosted by thugs once. Kiryu steps foot in this place, and people are trying to drown him. I would never go here. Why is this market so full of murderers?
Well, you'd kill
it's
for a
full
deal
of-
like this.
I guess so, yeah. They're just... These prices are so good, they're driving people crazy!
Yeah, they were driving people to doing crime to pay for it. There's so many good,
I love
delicious meats and foods in here you can buy.
The shopkeepers who are just clapping the whole time. Yay! They're trying to kill you! Yay! Watch out, Kiryu! You can also absolutely kill a person in here. One of those 100% lethal heat moves, because if you go up on the second floor, you can throw them down to the pavement in the first floor, which is just not a survivable action.
I mean, you can throw guys off of a lot of things, Yeah,
and I'm just telling you, Kiryu has blood on his hands.
I mean, typically it's a river, but there are certain cases where you can just throw them off of a building.
Yeah, this is Kiryu throwing a guy off of down at least 2 flights of stairs onto concrete.
It's fine. Bet you can't do this.
Bet you can't do this on concrete.
It's fine. They land in one of the big meat displays.
Yeah, they land in a big pile of stinky fish. Ew.
I love
yucko.
all the meat JPEGs you can stare at in here.
Yeah.
The big just.
If only this game had the walk around in first person mode.
The big pig heads that are just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And just Haruka's just like, wow, thank you for shopping. I was only beaten up 3 times.
Haruka goes shopping, and you wander around a little bit looking for something to do while she does all the important work, and you come across Akimoto and Mizuki again.
Mm-hmm. I'm just imagining at the end of the shopping trip, Haruka's just like, oh, Ochi-san, I'm ready to leave. I was just in the middle. And he's like, no, Haruka, we gotta go. And he just picks her up and runs her out because there's just 20 people chasing him.
Akimoto and Mizuki are here. They have just eaten a bunch of expensive food. They're stuffed. But Mizuki,
yum.
while she's here, in Okinawa, she wants to go to and buy a bunch of souvenirs for her friends. So they're gonna go to Stone Market, a nearby little store right outside the arcade. And so on your way back to the station, out of the market, Haruka thankfully, she has bought all the stuff, and she doesn't have any bags because she's such a regular, and they know that she bought like a lot of stuff this time to last, while Kiryu's away, that they're just going to deliver it to the orphanage.
What a wild thing. They're just like, this is a monorail ride away.
That's fine.
I just love Haruka's like an adult. She just lives her own rich inner life that no one gets to see in the story, where she's just like has money and goes shopping and is a regular at bars and restaurants.
Yeah,
she's got her name on a mug.
Too.
Honestly, she probably is.
Yeah, like before you leave the orphanage to go to Ryukyu with Haruka, the Ned Flanders neighbor will stop you, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Kiryu, you going somewhere in that suit?" And you tell him like, "Yeah, I'm going to Kamurocho for a bit. I'm just leaving the orphans here." And he's like, "Oh, okay.
Haruka will take care of it."
Yeah, they'll probably be fine. Your kids are very responsible. They'll be fine.
Haruka's martial arts master, whose name is Komeki, no relation to Komaki.
None.
Shows up, and he's just like, Haruka, have you been practicing your swordsmanship? And she's just like, yep, you know it.
Yes, Sensei, don't worry.
So as you leave, you're about to get back on the monorail to go home. Kiryu meets my favorite character ever. The best character. The best guy. He's my favorite guy. His name is Mac. He looks like a real man.
Oh, before this happens...
Yeah. We got to do one more...
Mizuki and Akimoto, you see them at Stone Market, and they have gotten a ton of things. Akimoto is laden with bags, and Akimoto's like, "Hey, let's stop by the hotel and get a little more comfortable, why don't we?" And Mizuki says, "Oh, but I have to go and sell these. I mean, go back to the beach. I forgot something there. Bye. Don't follow me." And then you go to the monorail and you meet this guy.
This guy's named Mac. He's a real man. He's got a real face. He doesn't look like he fits in this world because his face just looks too real. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like it's the thing I always say. Kiryu has a cartoon face, and Mac has the face of a real man. Mm-hmm. And he's American, so he says things like, "Yeah, man. Hey, what's up?" And I think does he have a funny voice actor? This is like how Miracle Johnson talks. I can't remember, or Steven Spinning. Because I think he just goes like Kiryu-san.
Yeah, he just says like Kiryu-san. Yeah, like in kind of an American accent, I guess.
He's also wearing all black with a gold chain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he goes Kiryu-san.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I say that, you know how people just kind of throw themselves into Kiryu's lives? This man walks up to Kiryu. He says, "Kiryu-san, you'd make a perfect shot." And then Kiryu says, "Huh?" And then he says, "Have you ever heard of Revelations?" And Kiryu says, "Excuse me?"
Excuse me? Is that a new game mechanic? And he says, "Yes, it is."
He says, "What is a revelation?" And he says, "I'm a photographer. My name is Mac." He's a world traveling photographer, and he asks Kiryu if he's ever heard of Revelations. It's basically like an epiphany or an inspiration that you get when you take the perfect shot with your camera, and that's what he's in search for. You get little insights when you take a picture of amazing events around you. And then he says, "Want to learn how to receive revelations, Kazuma?" Huh?
I would love money.
He says, I thought you were a creep.
I thought you were some pervert, like a voyeur.
I thought you were some kind of pervert. But the good thing is that Mac, the famous traveling photographer, says, it doesn't matter what kind of camera you take your photography on. You could even use your phone. And then every photographer in the world is like, "No, you can't." Especially not with these phones that we're
this is like
looking
a 2008
at.
flip phone, No, it's fine. You can take a picture with that, Kiryu.
I
Don't
guess
worry. It's about what you get from the picture.
It's about exactly. It's more about how you feel about the picture. Mac then says, "Okay, we gotta find the perfect shot."
Yeah.
So let's just
I'm
look
sensing
around.
a revelation right now.
Let's just look around and see if we can't find some magic. Then you see
Kiryu,
Yeah?
check this shit out. Check this shit
it
out
out.
over here.
there's
Look
an
at that.
old woman on a Vespa. And he just something about her feels like something.
Oh, he also mentions that when you take the picture, you gotta blog about it. You gotta get the internet. Points.
Oh yeah, you
get the
gotta
Reddit gold.
post it. If you don't post, and he's like, "Do you know what a blog is?" And then Kiryu's like, "Huh, a blog?" And he says, "Yeah, I'll show you." And then he explains how to make the blog on his flip phone. By the way, that's my other favorite thing about this is that he's typing with a flip phone, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do. And he's just like, okay, we set up your blog. Now we got to take that perfect shot. Try to draw inspiration from what you're about to see. So Kiryu pulls his phone out and he points it at the old lady on the Vespa. We get a cutscene. Argyle, can you describe the events that take place?
So the old lady's just scooting along, just having a good day in the city. When she spots over to her right a billboard for none other than the illustrious Korean movie star Il Yoo-jin. You may remember.
Unfortunately, she is not looking ahead because she's looking at the billboard and she does not see that the taxi stopped in front of her. A man on the side of the road is like, lady, look out!
But she's so smitten with Il Yoo-jin, Il-san, that she does not stop. In fact, she plows straight forward into the taxi, and the scooter flips forward.
It's flipping, it goes slow motion. She is not paying attention at all.
She has
is
her
just
eyes
looking
closed.
And
she's just dreaming.
There's this beautiful moment where she's just like, Il Yoo-jin-san, and then the poster's like, I am Il Yoo-jin. And then she's like, oh, Il Yoo-jin-san. He goes, I am Il Yoo-jin. And then she lands, wheels down, and continues driving away. It is probably what it is. One of the best cutscenes in the whole series, probably. It's definitely up there. What a strong first impression for the Revelations mechanic. Then a quick time event basically pops up.
So during this, you get several quick time events where you have to take pictures.
Yeah, you gotta press X.
At the end of it is where you get the what your takeaway from it is.
There are 3 options when you do this, and there's a timer, so you got to pick the right one. I will say that picking the right option is pretty much up to guesswork. There's very little indication of what the correct takeaway is.
Sometimes
from each
it's
mechanic.
it's pretty tricky, but it's usually this is how you unlock new heat moves. So think about it in a combat sense. Like what would Kiryu as a street brawler get from this?
So the 3 options for this one are leap, flip, and land. Magnificent. ... Hurl the enemy while their attention is elsewhere. Sly. She stayed upright after being hurled. Pretty tough. So it seems obvious that it's not the first one because that has nothing, or the second one because that has nothing to do with flipping. And she didn't get hurled, so it's probably leap, flip, and land. Magnificent.
I don't remember what the options are in Remastered.
I think it's leap, flip, and land. Then we get a cutscene of Kiryu getting the inspiration, furiously typing on his flip phone.
I love
with one
the
hand.
revelation, the
yeah,
blogging.
It's so funny. He then presses the button. Then you find out whether or not you got it right.
When he presses the button, a shockwave comes out.
Yeah, this is
that's
the
when you
power
know
of
you got it
posting.
right. Is if the shockwave comes out and it.
By the power of posting, I have unlocked a new combat. Yatta! And at this moment, Kiryu, hold on.
Wonderful.
Okay, so we now get to see Kiryu's his very own
His blog.
internet blog. It's honestly amazing that he was able to. I mean, I guess Mac helped him set it up, but also I have no idea how to use the move that Kiryu unlocks here.
It's very, very
Is it
you're
very
not going to find a lot of
context
places to
sensitive?
use it. About the only places you're going to be able to use it is I think Theater Square has the proper. That might only be Dragon Engine Theater Square that has those, but up along not Theater Avenue, the around West Park, that street that runs across the north side of Kamurocho.
With the little metal barriers.
Yeah, those. You can do it right there, and it's extremely not worth it to set it up. You might as well just kick them instead.
So the blog itself, let's just describe this blog. First of all, the Kamurocho gate It says "My Revelations" in the font, and then it's got a picture of Kiryu, and it says "Day-to-day blog of Kazuma Kiryu, the Dragon of Dojima," which is really funny.
He's just
Kiryu,
online using his name.
He fucking never self-identifies as the Dragon of Dojima.
doesn't.
I don't know why he's like, it's something he never does. So I don't know why he's like, I am the I guess maybe it's because Mac was like, oh, you're the Dragon of Dojima, pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Then
Call yourself a dragon, dude.
Then we get Kiryu's profile, which is a picture that I hate to be crude and rude, but it really looks like Kiryu is receiving oral sex in the picture.
It's just the picture of Kiryu from the box art of Yakuza 3.
From the box art, and he's
back.
looking, and he's looking up, and you can't see what's going on in the bottom half. It just looks like something's going on down there.
I don't like. I didn't know.
That's what it looks like. That is what it is, exactly what it looks like.
This guy's doing some South Park humor here. I don't like this.
Then it says nickname Kazuma, which is not his nickname. That's
his name. That's his
actual
legal
name. Gender male. Date of birth. He's born in 1968. It always kills me when I think about it. He was born in Yokohama, which is something that is
his hometown
never
is
touched
Yokohama.
upon. Yeah, his hometown is Yokohama. And then it says intro. I live in Okinawa and work in an orphanage. I write about epiphanies and the amazing events I see in the city. My motto is read on.
Read on. I want to know his motto
what is his motto? I want to know it
Kiryu's
so
motto?
bad. What is Kiryu? What could it possibly be?
Live, laugh, love.
What could? Yeah, my motto is live, laugh, love. My motto is
It happens. Shit happens.
Shit happens. And then the first post that he made says, "Here we go. Theme, Revelations. I'm starting this journal after a bizarre twist of events. It'll be about all of my revelations. This one's about the picture on the right. They say love is blind, and apparently it hits even if you're riding a bike. Now I've got a more dynamic move to take advantage of obstacles." And then the picture of the lady he took.
Yeah, just
Oh my god. He can type on his phone. I can't do that.
type very fast on his phone.
We see him type on a computer later in the series, and he is
He's
much
unpacking.
better at typing on a phone keyboard than he is on a regular keyboard. What is his catchphrase though?
What is his motto?
Listener, send us an option what Kiryu's motto might be, and we'll read it on the show next week. Put it in the
Dolce
Dolce postcard if you have any ideas for what Kiryu's motto could possibly be. Fuck, I love Kiryu's blog. So this feature is in all the games up until Yakuza 0, and I'm desperate for them to bring it
It's
back.
in 3, 4, and 5, and technically
want
0
them
if
to
you count the styles unlocks as
the styles.
revelations.
I want them to bring back Mac, and I want him to come back in Yakuza 7 or Like a Dragon 2, like he's older and he's seen more of the world,
He
and
still
he's
hasn't
like, "Oh,
found the perfect
Ichiban,
shot.
I'm looking for the perfect shot."
It just like unlocks new moves for you to use.
New moves.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I guess they couldn't do it in 0 because he didn't have a cell phone camera. But now all the characters have
have like a
smartphones. It's
Polaroid.
it's more perfect than ever because they all have smartphone cameras now.
Yeah, God,
It's
imagine Ichiban's blogging
bring back
animation
Mac.
or like is
Oh my
posting on
God.
Snapchat or whatever.
Ichiban would
Instagram.
absolutely he would love to run a blog. Mm-hmm. And it'd be called like Level Up with Ichiban.
Yes,
Something video game themed. Bring him back.
Bring
back Mac. # bring back Mac.
justice for Mac.
Justice for I don't think he needs justice. I think we just need to bring him back.
So you take this picture, you do the blog, and Mac's like, "Whoa, that's great, Kiryu.
Whoa!
I think you're really good at this. Like, you've picked it up really fast. I think you might have what it takes to get the perfect shot." You ask, "What's the perfect shot?" Mac explains that he's been a photographer for years and years, and he's seen his work, his photos.
His photos have touched
the hearts of other people,
but
he still
he also-
feels
he says
empty
he's like-
inside.
he's got friends all around the world, so he's got like eyes. He basically says, "I have eyes and ears everywhere, and I will tell you when a perfect shot might come up." And then he leaves, and then Kiryu's just like, "Huh?"
And like he says that his goal is to find the photo that touches his art, like his photos have touched the hearts of others.
He's looking for a photo that will teach him how to do a cool kung fu move.
And so yeah, basically he will send you an email when there is a revelation available for you.
Then you'll take a picture. You'll find it.
Yeah,
in
it'll
your
give you like a
first-person
hint
camera.
of where to go, and then you just find it. You look at it in the observation mode and first person mode, and then you can go into the same like thing that we just
It's
did.
a fun mechanic. I like this mechanic.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like a unique way to unlock new heat moves. It's really cool.
It's cool. Kiryu there's nothing left to do. He basically heads back, and then you can choose to leave Okinawa for undetermined amount of time.
Well, you go actually before you go to the airport.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Yeah, one more thing. We take the monorail back. Monorail. We take it. Monorail. We take it back to the orphanage. And Koji's there. He's standing by the beach, and he's like, "Hey, Oji-san and Haruka, those two weirdos that were on the beach earlier, they're like over on the cliff over there, and they're screaming and arguing and fighting. I think you should probably go check it out." So you and Haruka head up there, and Akimoto is
I'm gonna throw myself into the sea.
yeah, basically he's standing like on a cliff, like he's like, "Oh no, Mizuki, not again!" And he's like, "Oh, you've been swindling me the whole time. You canceled your first class plane ticket." To which Kiryu, we're doing this shit again, where Kiryu has to cover for Mizuki's obvious lies. Possibly, who knows?
Why does he keep helping her?
He thinks it's funny.
I guess so. Like, why is he allowing this to keep happening?
And he says, "Well," when he says like, "Oh, you canceled your plane ticket," I had to sit next to a smelly old lady the whole time. And Kiryu says, "Well, she probably just wanted to help the smelly old lady that sat next to you." And Mizuki's like, "Oh yeah, she had like really bad back problems. She needed a more comfortable seat, so I traded tickets with her." Okay. Well, what about the hotel? We got separate rooms. And Mizuki's mom found out, and she didn't want them to sleep in the same room until they're married. And Kiryu's like, "Yeah, well, she can't say no to her mom. You want to stay on her good side, right? Like you don't want her to change her mind about you two getting married, right?" Akimoto's like, okay, I guess. But Mizuki, you never wear the engagement ring I got you. It was really expensive. And she says, "Well, I don't like diamonds because I was watching TV one night and I saw this documentary about the conditions in diamond mines in Africa, and it was horrific. And there was this guy there called Venom Snake. And anyways, don't worry about the rest." And Kiryu's like, "Yeah, hey, that's very honorable of her to, not want to support this exploitative..." Oops. Let me redo that. And Kiryu says, "Oh, yeah, that's very honorable of her to not want to, like, support this exploitative industry that works off the suffering of other people. You should really, like, honestly, you're the bad guy for buying the diamond ring in the first place."
You should probably just jump off that.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, like the world would be better off without you. And she says that she already pawned the ring, by the way.
Yeah, well, duh.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
And then Akimoto's like, "Okay, fine, but what about that life insurance contract you made me sign when we got engaged? It says that you're the beneficiary, even though we're not married, and I don't know if that's even legal." And Mizuki's like, "Well,
Jesus
it's my
Christ.
job to take care of our finances. I just want to plan for our future together." And Kiryu's like, "Whoa, damn, she's really responsible, Akimoto. She's gonna be a great wife, dude.
Kiryu is
gotta,
so
like, lock that
complicit in
down."
this guy. Kiryu is so complicit in this man's murder. Like when this guy dies, it's gonna be Kiryu's fault, and I'm not even afraid to say it.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I don't know. Once again, I cannot understand why he is helping her. Besides that I guess he's just like, well, she's a girl boss.
Yeah, she's gaslight gatekeep girl bossing.
She really is. She's
Emphasis
doing
on the
all three of those
gaslighting,
things.
yeah. And he's like, "Hey, she's gonna be a great wife. Don't worry. You really, yeah. I hope you two have a happy marriage. And then Akimoto comes out with the big one. Hey, it's been 2 years, Mizuki. What happened to that baby you told me you were going to have?
It's waiting. It's going to gestate for 2 years like Kylix. Why?
It's going to be in there
I'm
for
trying
18
to make
years. There's going to be
I'm going to try to make a
remarkable
Superboy.
about this baby.
There's going to be something remarkable about our baby.
Mm-hmm. But no, she says it turns out that she was wrong. It's the whole time. And the Kiryu's like, well, you know, if she lied to you for that long, it must mean she really wants to have kids with you, dude. Like, I think you're
Kiryu,
in.
why?
Basically.
Why?
are you doing this?
Why are you doing this? She's going to murder him. It's very clear.
And Akimoto says, okay. That may all be the case, but like, do you really love me? You haven't said it. And she says, yeah, of course I love you. And he says, well, why don't we get married right now? She says, no. And the reason is, they can't get married is because Akimoto is actually Mizuki's big brother. They were long lost siblings the whole time.
God! Gonna fucking throw up. I'm gonna quit. I quit. It sucks.
Akimoto's like, oh, what? Wait. Oh, fuck. So, and at first he's really broken up because he's like, oh, so you can't marry into my family? And then he thinks about it. He thinks about it a little bit and he says, well, if we're siblings, then that means you're already in my family and you don't need to marry in. There's rules. We don't need to get married. Let's just enjoy the rest of our vacation. Fuck yeah. Let's get out of here. Yay. And that's the end of that.
And we never see them again.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we do. I don't know if they ever show up.
Last time. Well, yeah, because after this sub-story, she kills him. And
she kills his ass.
Disappears.
She buries him
Kiryu,
in the plot where the fucking hotel's supposed to go.
Yeah. She buried him in the empty lot.
Mm-hmm.
Kiryu, having seen a man who is definitely about to get murdered, is like, well, I better get out of here before they start asking me questions. Let's get on the plane and go. You get a cutscene just of a plane taking off to signify that Kiryu is on the plane. You see Rikia packing his bags. He got his I Heart.
He's running along. He's on the runway.
I'm ready
next
to
the
go.
plane.
Aniki, you forgot me.
He gets tackled by a security guard.
Haruka, take care of Rikia. He needs it.
Make sure
he
to
doesn't
feed
know how to
him
brush
every
his
day.
teeth.
Yeah,
Don't leave him in the car unless the air is on.
Give him the treats that help his teeth stay healthy.
Yeah, give him his greenies. Back to Tokyo, we now get an extended section where we get to meet all of the villains for the game.
Yeah, we get the antagonists. Let's go.
We get in
Minato, Tokyo.
Yeah, in Minato we get Fitness Shredsky. He's our muscular big boy, and he loves to throw big punches, and he's absolutely just like
he's got an 8-pack.
Even more than Kiryu. He's got an 8-pack on his 8-pack. He's toned. He's fit. He's in his home gym. He's the first Yakuza character I think we've ever seen working out.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I can tell, he's sweaty. He's steaming. Also,
yeah.
He's literally steaming. So he's just a real hot bad boy. His secretary comes in and
he's doing the heavy bag.
Yeah, the secretary comes in. It looks like he takes a sip out of what really seems like it's got the Gatorade logo on it, but I really can't tell.
The what?
It's only on screen for the Gatorade logo.
Oh.
With the lightning bolt and the green and the lightning bolt. His secretary comes in and she's like, sir, the Tojo clan headquarters is called. They're having an emergency meeting. What do you want to do about your
meeting
big
with those venture
important
capital
meeting with
guys?
Mm-hmm. And he's just like, cancel it. Headquarters is more important.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is the voice we gave this guy. I guess we'll say all of their name. This is Mine. Mine is cool. We like Mine.
All of these guys we're introducing, they're heads of some Tojo clan subsidiary.
Yes. We get a sicko.
Meanwhile, in Chinatown,
we get this like Chinese cook, and he's wincing in fright as you hear
somebody
like
does
loud
racism in the
chopping
background.
sound. Yeah, as someone is just doing racism, and he says, "Please stop being racist at me." And then this real twisted man is cutting up a pig and being racist about Chinese food, and he goes, "Wow, I hope they don't cancel me on Twitter for this joke."
Whoa, yeah, this is some real
Whoa.
Mike Huckabee type shit where he's
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I
real-
hear they
yeah.
eat dogs and cats over there."
That's literally a thing he says, and then he's just like, "You eat anything? Better not trigger people about my comedy styling." This guy would be played by Ricky
I'm
Gervais
saying
if
it.
he would. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, you don't like it? You don't like that I'm cutting up this pig in front of you?" You're trying to take a spot in Chinatown. You're not giving us a cut. Are you offended? Did I offend you?
Every chop is extremely loud. It's like a gun going off.
Yeah, it really sounds like a gun.
And
Then-
this pig has approximately 20 feet, I think, because every
Yeah,
time he
he's-
chops, another foot like pops into the air and flies onto the ground.
The man, his name is Hamura with an A,
I
right?
believe so.
Hamura or
I don't
Homura?
remember. They don't
I think
actually
it's
name
Hamura.
him in the cutscene.
No, I think it's Hamura, and he's got a big cleaver, and he's just like, "Oh, you gotta pay 1,000,000 yen if you want to be in our town, if you want to take business in our town."
You've really been shaking us down for the yin lately. We can't be having that, can we? Everybody else pays the protection money.
Then, okay, this is when Hamura does some real
Real
shit.
sicko shit.
He puts down, I think it's a Peking duck.
Peking
in
duck
front of
alert.
Chen. Peking duck alert, our favorite, everyone's favorite food.
You
He
gotta
goes,
try
"Oh,
it. The
these-
skin's so good and crispy.
These knives, they sure are sharp. I wonder if they could cut a head off. He then cuts the Peking duck's head off, eats the head in front of. He just
Yeah,
eats
the
it. He
whole
really
head,
makes it look.
the bill, the skull, all of it into his
He
mouth.
really makes it look like he's about to mother bird the severed head into Chen's mouth
The
because he's
foley
like right
on
in his
this
face.
is
Yeah,
disgusting.
the crunchy, crispy. He holds Chen's head back as he eats it, which just really makes it look like he's
Like
gonna
he's gonna
spit
mother
the head
bird
into
it,
Chen.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's gonna mother bird it. And you go, "Oh, you don't like it? It's really crispy and good. Are you offended?"
Yum yum yum.
Then one of Hamura's henchmen comes
God,
in, and he's like,
you
"Headquarters."
hear him chewing it. It's crunchy.
Yeah, it's
You
disgusting.
hear
It
him,
is-
you even hear him swallow it, and it's like you could like,
Whoa.
like
What a fucking freak! I hate this. This guy sucks.
Dude,
This guy has no redeemable qualities. I hate him. And then Chen is like, "I can't give you the money. I can't afford that. It's ridiculous that you're wanting us to pay that."
Mm-hmm.
And then Hamura, having heard that Tojo duty calls, he's just like, "Well, if it's impossible, I guess I can't.
Looks
guess
like
I
you
can't
lucked out
take
this time, Chin.
Here, take
well,
this briefcase.
to
Sorry, as an
remember me
apology."
by. Don't worry.
Yeah, so he leaves the briefcase. He's like, "Oh, sorry if I tried to scare you." The Joker, I'm the jokester. And then he leaves the briefcase behind, and he leaves the restaurant. You see Chen like look at it and be like, "Oh, what's inside?" And then you hear comedy ticking noise.
It's a pipe
Which-
bomb.
Yeah, hooray! And then as they walk away, the restaurant explodes, and oh my god, he's such a sicko. Mm-hmm. Then we cut to loud
Meanwhile,
sex noises.
in Kamurocho.
Just like the walls are shaking, paintings are falling off the walls. There's a guy just yelling like, "Look at me! Look at me! Yeah, how
Fuck
about
yeah!
that?"
Yeah, you hear a woman like moaning, screaming. Like,
Yeah.
this is Nishikiyama family headquarters, by the way.
This is the Nishiki family. This is who Nishiki has handed the keys over.
Well,
The
after
first
what's his name died.
Yeah, that
Shindo.
guy was Jindo was kind of a fuck, and then this guy is, he's really a fuck.
How the family has fallen.
Yeah, really. One of his men gets a call from Tojo HQ saying there's a meeting, and they're like, "We don't want to interrupt the boss. We gotta. He comes out in just he comes out shirtless. He's just wearing his sex slacks, with belt. He does a real Three Stooges
when he
thing
opens
here.
the door. When he opens the door, yeah, we get a real slapstick routine going here. He walks out shirtless, and the 5 goons that are here are just like, "Good job on the sex, sir. Very good.
You did a really good job."
Yeah, you really dicked her down good. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, when's the meeting?" Because he's not only horny, but he has good hearing.
He has good hearing. And then when he says, he just goes down the line he's like Mom from Futurama slapping all of her sons just like down the line, and then they're all like, "Thank you, sir."
I kind of love this moment because the subtitles, when they subtitle it, they add one word each as he slaps it. So he's not doing that in the Japanese. In the Japanese, isn't he just going like "ora ora ora ora"? But I don't know. He's like, but in the English subtitles for remaster, at least, he's like, "That's how we get shit done." And then each one he slaps somebody, and the next word appears on screen. It's great.
So funny. I love that bit. I don't like this guy, but I do love that bit.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, he's like, "Get all the soldiers together. We're gonna go to war. Let's contact Hasebe. And send him to the place that Kiryu will find him and beat him up later. War is happening. It's war. It's wartime.
Tell him I want 1 billion yen for the war chest. It's time, boys."
Mine picks up the phone. He's driving his he's just got this new.
By the way, this guy's name is Kanda. I don't know if we said it.
Kanda. Yeah, Kanda. So we got Mine, Hamura, and Kanda. Mine is like, "Check out my new Lamborghini. It's fun to drive up here in the Kamurocho Hills." I know Mine has a lot of fans, and I think they're all mad at me right now for comparing him to Tai Lopez. He gets a call asking for 1 billion yen, and he says, "Huh? Okay."
The fuck?
And then he hangs up and he goes, "Asshole."
Yeah.
And then he drives his sports car away.
Yeah, because Kanda is like, he explains why he needs the 1 billion yen. He's looking to go to war. He wants to take the chair for the Tojo clan.
Yeah, they're gonna fight over who gets to be the chairman. Yeah, even though Daigo is still alive.
Hold on.
Well, Daigo's alive.
The chairman is very much still alive. I don't know what you're doing. He's like, "Fuck you," and hangs up.
Kiryu arrives in Kamurocho. And when he gets back to Kamurocho, there's only one place he can go, and no, it's not Executive Lounge Sarina.
We will go there.
We'll go there eventually. He's got to go to Stardust.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not even really going there. He's just walking down the street when some people burst out.
Oh, there's things happening inside of Stardust like they always are happening.
Build the helicopter.
Are there 2 Kazukis again?
Is there a third?
Build the Kazuki. Are there 3 Kazukis in this one?
Actually, Kazuki and his clone have come to terms with each other, and now they're running the business jointly. It's actually really awesome.
Sweet. Well, the one Kazuki did die, so he did get shot in the brain.
It wouldn't be the last time the series brought someone back.
Yeah, it's not like Kazuma is doing any shooting recently in this game. So
that's like next chapter. Anyways, some women are like being accosted by a Yakuza looking goon, and they're kicked out of the club. But when you get control back, before we go to Stardust and check out what's happening, we get an email from Mac.
Oh yeah, this one sucks, and I wasn't super sure if we wanted to talk about this one.
I don't want to talk about this one. It's a good heat action though, so you do kind of want to do this one because it's for when you get grabbed by guys, and that's always nice to be able to get out of that.
It's a good heat action, but the revelation itself is
a
not,
content warning, the sexual assault for this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to go into the details of describing.
I'm not going to describe it. I'm just saying if you're
playing the game, it's really gross. Yeah. And I don't like it, and I was hoping we were going to skip over it, but yes, there's another revelation. One of not the only revelation that involves a woman being accosted by a man. So that's not good. And I don't like it at all, and it sucks.
Anyways,
back in Stardust,
these Yakuza types, as it turns out, are from the Nishikiyama family.
Oh boy, some real go-getters out there. One of them, we get Hasebe. He's got a very unfortunate hairstyle that he shouldn't have.
He's got
cornrows. He's got like cornrows, yeah. And he has a big pile of money.
Yeah, he's got a big pile of money. They're like trying to buy out Stardust, of course.
Just they want to. They don't want to buy it out. They want to rent it out for a month. And then they're like, well, what do you want it for? And then Kazuki's like, you're going to war, aren't you? You want this as like a headquarters for your big war that you're gonna have on the Dojima family. On the Kazuma family.
The Kazuma family. And Hasabe's like, oh, yeah, you're very astute.
Yeah, nice job. And he's like,
come on, it's a 300 million yen. Come on. Just let us do it.
It's only for a month.
It's only a month.
Kiryu walks in. They're all like, oh, hey, fourth chairman. I love when they recognize him. It's always good when people are like, hey, fourth chairman, how are you doing? Good to see you. They all bow. And then Kiryu's just like, leave them alone. Tell me what you're up to. And then Hasabe's like, oh, are you asking for a fight? Because
I bet I could take the fourth chairman.
He's like, are you asking for a fight? Because if you are, I'll lose it. And then he loses it.
Yeah, he loses the fight pretty handily. Hasebe is nothing special. He brings out a sword like halfway through, but you can just break it. Yeah. He broke it when I fought him.
I like his blue suit. That's the most remarkable thing about Hasebe is he's wearing a blue suit, and I like that. Also, he makes a magnificent noise when he loses the fight. Just a good groan. I don't remember the groan, but I like him getting knocked into the pile of money that flies everywhere. Yeah, he goes like this, and then I'll edit the groan, and he goes like.
Wonderful.
It's very funny. He falls over. He's got money all over him. I don't really understand how that happened, but we didn't see an establishing shot of Kiryu punching him into the money. Maybe it was like Yakuza 0. Money just exploded out of him.
It's like the end of the fight. Like you see him flying from a presumed your final punch or blow or whatever. Yeah, it knocks him into the money and
and then the final line he's like, Kashiwagi is a dead man, the war's begun. Yeah, and then Kiryu's like, nah. Also, funny thing is that after Hasebe, he says, the war's begun, and then he passes out, and then the next thing you see is Kiryu's face going, and then the next thing you see is, Chapter 5, War begins! Chapter 5, War were declared.
That's the second. I don't remember what it's called in the remaster.
War begins. And that's it. That's it for this week. That's it. Pretty good. I mean, we got to meet the villains. I still think Hamura is a little bit too much of a twisted sicko for my taste.
Yeah,
just blowing up a guy for no reason, chewing on a severed head.
Mine's introduction is really understated. You don't really get a whole lot of.
No, but I like Mine's introduction because it kind of tells you everything you need to like.
Yeah, he's the level-headed one of the three.
Yeah, he's level-headed. He's a businessman, but he also is
but he puts works out. The plan first as well.
Yeah. But also, he trains his body. This tells you, he is going to be
disciplined.
He's strong. Yeah, he's disciplined. And then Hamura is a sicko, and then
Kanda is horny.
Kanda is a horny. Exactly. He's the horny one. That's it. Man, that Nishikiyama family. Nishi needs to come back from the dead and really whip them into shape because every game they get worse. The next one's gonna be like, oh, the boss. He's 4 years old.
The boss, his name is Gondawara. He just wears diapers all the time.
Yeah. Gondawara will be the Nishiki family patriarch soon.
Yeah, he is risen up the ranks.
I don't know. We shouldn't fault Gondawara for his fetishes. We know that Gondawara is not a bad guy. He's just into being diapered. And
he's also into making his goons be diapered as well, even if they don't really like it.
Look, he pays them for that. Oh my god. What a fucking series of games. These are video games. Sometimes I got to remind myself these are video games that
They
you
are
play.
in fact video games. You
They're
can play
video
them
games.
yourself.
You can
They're
play
all
them.
on. They're all on Steam.
Yeah, you can
except
play,
for
go
Judgment.
online and play them, except for Judgment, which is going to be on PS4 forever because they couldn't get, they didn't want you to be able to mod Yagami to look like someone else, I guess. That's it for this week. Let's take a look in our Chesto questions on our Discord at Dolce de Postcard is where our questions live. And let's see.
The first one is from Dan.
Wait.
Big challenges.
No, we've got one. We did which I think you should leave sketch would be the best sub story.
I don't think we did that one.
Are you sure? I feel like we did that one last week.
No.
Oh, okay. No, I guess not.
Last time we recorded was what?
No, because we
like
got the lot. Okay. So, Dan says which I think you should leave sketch would make the best sub story.
I've not watched that much.
Yes,
I
think there's some good options. I think one of the two sketches that's about it. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's Diner Wink. Diner Wink, the one with
I've not seen that one.
Okay, it's basically it's like Kiryu would be in this would be like a Yakuza 1 sub story. Kiryu's like at a diner with Haruka and she says, "Can we go for ice cream, Moji-san?" And he says, "Oh, it's too cold." And then there would just be the guy who's played by, why can't I think of that man's name? The funny man, he's on Better Call Saul.
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk, yeah, he's just like, they've got triples of the Nova and triples of... You should watch that one, it's funny.
I watched a couple episodes just last night.
I can also absolutely
4
imagine
episodes of I Think You Should Leave.
I can imagine the one with the Johnny Carson impersonator that's allowed to hit people. That one absolutely sounds like something that Kiryu would run into, and it would end with Kiryu having to fight like 5 Johnny Carson impersonators.
The like Ford focus group sketch.
Hey, Kiryu-san, do you want to be in a focus group?
Yeah, what do you want in a car, Kiryu? I want a steering wheel that doesn't just fly off whenever I'm driving the car.
A steering wheel, yeah.
That's one of the funny options.
Yeah. Discord user Chaos says, "How many knives is too many?" Just one, kids. Just one.
What are you talking about? You have a knife. Is that too many?
I have several knives because I use them to cook.
Yeah,
how many knives is too many knives?
Depends.
Argyle?
What kind of knives?
Knives.
Just knives, general? I'd say 30.
30 is a lot of knives. I would say that having
counts
more than...
for like your standard like knife block. That's probably got about 10 knives.
If you are discounting cutlery in terms of like butter knives and steak knives, I would say that if you have over 10 knives, and that includes cooking and knifing, you have too many knives.
Well,
10 knives means
specialized knives. Maybe you have a fillet knife for cutting up fish.
And I would say that anyone needs no more than like 6 cooking knives in their life. Where are you going to put all your damn knives, Argyle?
In a block. In a knife drawer. A very dangerous drawer to reach your hand in.
You shouldn't put your knives in a drawer. That'll make them go dull. How many knives is too
mind your own business
many?
about where I put my knives.
How many knives? I'm on bladeforums.com and it says... how many knives is too many?
That seems like a biased group to
This
ask
seems like the
about
worst the worst group of people to ask how many knives one person should own. This person says
you should have
too
5
many
on
is
your person all at once, like every day.
This person says too many is however many you feel you can justify. I used to carry 3, left hand, right hand, beater, and I now consider that too many, as I've yet to run into a situation where one has been insufficient. If I ever need to become Roronoa Zoro with my knives. But I could easily see carrying as many as 4 with reasonable justification. Right hand, left hand, beater, and an innocuous keychain or peanut-style knife not to terrify people. See now, add a fixed blade into the mix and you're at 5. Boom, justified. If it's not, it's only too many if you think it is. That is too many.
I nailed it. I said 5 all at once.
You do not need to carry more than 1 knife on your person at all times.
One for each hand.
One for each hand. One for your mouth.
Shoe.
One for each foot. one knife shoe like the guy from Yakuza 2.
No, those are 2 knife shoes. He has 1 in each.
I'm saying 1 per shoe, so that's 4 total.
Yeah.
Then 1 beater, 1 keychain, 1 peanut knife, 1 arm knife, 1 leg knife, 1 head knife. And also, you should be always carrying around a child's stroller, and both handles of those should be little swords. Mm-hmm. That's all the knives you need.
Yeah, if you perhaps need a cane to walk, that of course needs a concealed blade inside of it.
I used to carry 4.
If you're wearing a hat, you could put razor blades in the brim, perhaps, doing a good classic odd job type move.
Here's an everyday carry guy who says, I usually only carry 1 knife. There's simply too much other stuff I carry around, including keys.
Flashlight.
Yeah, flashlight, phone,
compass,
firearm, spare mag. I usually carry a small flashlight and possibly a karambit for weapon retention. I carry a thing that I will only need to kill a person with.
A fucking karambit, yeah.
A karambit has no other usage besides I am putting this in a person and killing them with it.
Yeah, a spare mag, by the way.
A spare mag, yeah. I need to kill.
What? Okay, what's the handgun that you're carrying around? That you,
what situation are you in?
I'm going to
where
assume
you
this is like, I don't know, 15-ish rounds. You know, like what in what situation?
What situation are you in?
30 times. Well, I mean, 15 times. That's already ridiculous. In any, but like 30 times. What are you like getting in an extended shootout? Like when is that going to happen?
Oh my god, here's a story from the Affleck Duck on the knife forums. This is, I had an encounter with a cop, and all I had was my Mannix on me. He temporarily took it and said, cool, a Spyderco. And he pulled out a paramilitary and said, I have one too. And then we fucked.
Nice.
And then we started kissing. I added that last part, but that is how that story would have ended.
Yeah, that's how it should have ended. That's the energy that they're putting out.
So I hope that answers your question, Chaos. 5 knives, 1 left hand, 1 right hand, one peanut style knife, 1 beater, and 1
more than 5 is too many. 5 is the correct amount. Any less,
Discord
and you're not equipped enough.
Discord user Clover says, what NPCs in the series do you think have blogs, and what do you think they write? I think Ichiban definitely has a blog.
That's not an NPC, but I
think... right. He can be. He's an NPC when you're taking another character's turn in the combat sections.
Yeah, technically when you're playing as Kiryu, he's an NPC. You just don't see him.
You just don't see him. He's yeah. Yeah, he is not always the player character. Let's see. I think. Does Majima have a blog? No.
No, I don't. Does Date have one? You think he has like a parenting blog, like for like the single
bringing
dad?
Up my daughter. Oh, I don't even know where she is right now, and she won't answer my phone calls.
I abandoned her again because I was busy drinking. Oh.
I think that Rikia has a blog, and it's just about how cool his new friend Kiryu is.
I think the florist has a blog, but he's not as himself. He is catfishing people.
I think that one lady from that one sub-story also has a blog where she catfishes people.
Okay.
And then Dan says, what classic YouTube video would you want to learn a revelation from, and what cool move would you learn from it? If you can't think of an old YouTube video, classic Vines and TikToks can also apply. I mean, Kiryu watches Star Wars Kid, and he just learns new bow staff skills.
Yeah, hell yeah. The first thing that popped into my head was Counter-Strike in Real. I don't know what I would learn from that.
Kiryu learns how to like really fuck up a person's face when he watches the Grape Lady video. Essence of
Yeah, no, that's another variation of like
that one is one of the worst.
High
yeah,
area.
That's one of the worst things I've ever seen, and I always get upset when I think about it. That lady straight up died.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if she died, but
yeah. So back at it again at Krispy Kreme. That could be a good one.
Oh,
maybe not for Kiryu, but like
yeah. Bet you can't do this on concrete.
Oh yeah, that's one for just dumping someone on their head.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Kiryu's favorite thing is just to do head trauma on people. Last question of the week. Quack goes on. Discord user says, the blog in the bottom left cuts out before we learn what Kiryu's motto is. So my question is, what do you think his motto is? I mean, it's impossible to say. I mean, I think it'd be funny if it was live, laugh, love, or live every day to its fullest. But I want our listeners to chime in. Yeah, chime in. Carpe Dragon. Doesn't make any sense.
Dragon Diem, not Carpe, because that was Nishiki.
Yeah, Nishiki's motto would be, if Nishiki was alive and had a blog, his blog motto would be Carpe
like
diem.
in all caps, Carpe diem.
That'd be funny. Rest in peace, Nishiki. I wish you could have made your blog.
in
Yes,
peace.
if you have any idea for what Kiryu's catchphrase motto were,
would probably blog.
he would blog with the
I think
best
he would
one,
have
'cause-
like a cooking blog or something.
No, he'd do a fashion blog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fashion blog would be good. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Nishiki.
He'd have an Instagram.
Uh-huh.
There's some definite like there are party members in 7 that are like definite Instagram thoughts like
Yeah,
who I'm
or
talking
just
about.
like Oh, absolutely. That's all of our questions this week. Let's wrap this episode up. You can find all of our episodes at at yakuzapod.com, but you can find us on Twitter at Kamarocho Radio. You can find me on Twitter at Bradifus You can find Argyle on Twitter at Argyle_funk. Argyle, what podcasts do you do? What's your
currently,
show?
I only do one other podcast. It is Pod of Greed. That's POD of Greed. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX podcast. We just finished season 2. About to move on to season 3. It only promises to get wetter and wilder than ever before from here. So I can't wait to find out, and then have to watch the sub for season 4 because I didn't dub that one.
Jaden, my cards are covered in slime. This is so wet and wild.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Jaden, we're doing genocide in season 4. Oh no!
They might.
I mean, that's
That's a
what I've been told.
possibility. They kind of did that in season 5 of Duel Monsters.
You can find me on 2 shows, Slappers Only, which is a video game music showdown podcast. We just put out an episode for Halloween music for Halloween, but our next episode is on Splatoon with a 2 in the end in it.
Just in time for
Splatoon
Splatoon 3.
3. When's that coming out?
I don't know.
Oh, I was like, is it coming out soon?
I have no clue.
And then I also do Kyle XY, which is on a little bit of a temporary break right now, but we'll be doing some Kyle fan fiction.
they
season
finished
4.
the show, but now they're
We
just
finished the
doing-
show, and now we're doing some season 4 fanfic. We have a Discord. Oh, excuse me. I'm so bored. Not really. We have a Discord server that you can talk to us about Yakuza and share your Yakuza takes and live blog your playthroughs and do anything like that. It's fun. We have good Yakuza discussions. And we are hosted by the Noise Space Podcast Network. Lots of great shows on there. You can listen to LMNOP about elementary. You can listen to Fear Baiting. You can
Chill
listen
Bleed.
to Chill Bleed. You can listen to Nanoroy's Nightmare and Error. You can listen to 0 to 0
Wait,
about...
is Chill Bleed on the network? I don't
I don't
even
know.
remember.
But listen
I
to
don't
Chill
think it is,
Bleed.
actually.
Listen to Prime Cuts about Transformers.
Armada.
Eye that meets the eye. Listen to all the great shows on Noise Space. There's so many of them.
We got them all, folks.
We got every single one of them. We just named them all. So that's it for this week. Next week, War Word Declared, Chapter 5. It's a short one. Kiryu meets another white person for the first time in his life.
Nice. I can't wait.
I think this is like the 4th or 5th white person he's ever met.
Congratulations.
We'll do it. We'll do a tally next week of all the Americans that Kiryu has ever met in his life. So I think there's like 3 of them. But until then,
Steven Spining, his assistant.
oh yeah, I guess we'll do. Yeah, we'll do it next week. We'll do it next
Yeah,
week.
okay.
We'll do it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all very much for listening. Tune in next time, and as always, Kiwami means extreme.
Bye.
Bye.